Hey, what's up? What's up? It's Richie, or it's nothing Rich here, whatever you prefer. So anyway, in this video, there's going to be some sensitive topics talking about death and children, infants, and if you're not really ready for those type of topics, man, I really consider clicking off the video, going somewhere else, maybe looking at my previous video, something like that, because this video is really sensitive. And before we get into it, I'd like to tell you all that whatever I'm talking about here, it is not too meant to offend anyone in some type of way. It's just something I wanted to get off of my chest because I've been thinking about this for a while, and the news of this stuff is resurfacing, and I think that what is resurfacing is pretty awful, and I just want to talk about it. So basically, what happened was, I'm pretty sure you've all heard of this back in like what 2018 or 2017, the bone marrow baby, where a female can reproduce by herself with the bone marrow, so the sperm taken from her bone marrow, and it sounded all cool at first, it was really cool, but then it was found out that like babies that are born from this are in immense pain as soon as they're born. They die like almost immediately. They'll have like a 2 week grace period at best where they just stay alive, but in that time period they're just in constant pain, lots of defects and stuff like that. And I just felt so awful about it, man. After seeing that stuff, I was truly sickened, And I was like, man, that is just disgusting. It's just awful. And the thing is that gets me the most is that for some reason it is starting to resurface. Like people are like starting to like get on this topic again. Like, oh, what about it, guys? You guys forgot all about this, and I don't like that not one bit. I don't like it because the last thing I would rather think about is a baby being born into this world and dying, just for some person to make a point that, oh, we don't need men anymore, something like that. Now I'm cool if you want to be individual man, something like that. It's cool. I support that all the way. But if it results in death of a child, man, why? Is it worth it? Answer is no, no. Death is never a child dying is never worth it. Not even a child, an infant, has just been brought into this world, and it dying. One death makes me mad. Just one. It sets me off, man. And I think it's awful that it's starting to resurface. And back then there was this clip. I'll let you guys watch it for yourselves. Basically, a girl like saying like, "Oh, men should be afraid of us now. Tread lightly because we can do this all by ourselves." And I'll let you guys watch it for yourselves, and hopefully you guys can see it.
This is just a reminder for men that scientists have now discovered a way for women to impregnate themselves using their own bone marrow, and the only child that can result from those pregnancies are female. So we no longer have any need for you, genetically or physically. So, tread lightly.
After that clip, you guys might be thinking some pretty interesting stuff. There's a lot. There was not much to process in that video, as if it was really a simple video, a little simple clip that was right there, because she is a very simple person, as you can see. And basically what happened here is a lot of ignorance, a lot of it, and a lot of condescending, almost threatening. But no, it's not really threatening. So basically, the ignorance here is, it's like, okay, yeah, self reproduction is a thing. It's really cool. The discovery is amazing, but the things that come with it is awful. For one, you got not murder. It's on the brink of it if you're having a child like that. Um, Death of an infant, and that's like that's pretty messed up, man. It's pretty messed up. Dying an infant should not be in the same sentence in the first place. And also the fact that after that you're like, oh, men tread lightly. Like, what do you mean by that? That can come off as condescending. Maybe that's not what she meant, but it still can come off as a douchebag thing to say. Because then again, if a regular person or like a guy went on there and said, "Hey, women, tread lightly," he'd be canceled. He'd be canceled first off. And I also want to show you guys a screenshot that I saw on Twitter, and it's pretty interesting. Let's take a good look at it. It was taken on the 16th of November, 2020, 9:23 a.m. This person was replying to Candace Owens. There is no society that can survive without strong men. The East knows this, and the West, yada yada yada. There's not really much importance here. That's not what I wanted to talk about. What I want to talk about, the thing above it right here, by Summer at some Ave, whatever that name is. Scientists are researching how to make babies without sperm using women's bone marrow. We do not need manly men, let alone men. Now, let me talk about this. This, for one, will always be wrong because, much as I hate to say it, a lot of stuff that has happened in history in general was done by the female species and not female species, the females and males combined. We can do a lot together. And as much as you like think, oh, we could do so much alone and stuff like that. Nah, man, we kind of need each other. We do need each other. We just need each other for this type of stuff. And because this self reproduction thing is the harm it can cause is it's just too much, man. Why don't we just come together, man? Why don't we just come together? You don't have to see a man to make a baby, man. You could just go to a sperm bank, something like that, man. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you don't have to, man. You don't even have to have a baby. It's always up to you. But this right here, it's a pure example of pure toxicity, and I want you all to know that you don't want to ever turn out like this. You don't ever want to become like this, where you start harboring hate towards a gender, for Christ's sake. You don't want to start harboring hate towards a person for no reason in general, because this right here is generalization right here, man. Like, this is just assuming that all guys are just gonna act manly or some stuff like this, assuming that you don't need men in general. And it's just a fact that men need women and women need men. That's just how the world works. Did my voice crack? Maybe. Am I gonna edit it out? Probably not. But you get what I'm saying here, man. That's just basically what I want to talk about. And I hope this video got through to some people. This video wasn't long, it was very poorly organized. I get that completely, because then again, I am still new to this. I'm new to editing. My mic sucks, by the way. I know how much it's clipping and making these random noises for no reason. It's far away from my face, which is like, I don't even know why it's doing that. So if you guys did like that, you probably didn't. Like, maybe subscribe, I don't know, share it, do whatever you want with it, man. I'll see you guys later, and hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye bye.
Listen up, cadets, you know there's gonna be a war this season. Through the thick fall air I'm breathing, guts, where did we fuck up? Why don't we